Are you feeling overwhelmed? Do you have too much to do and feel like you don't have enough time to do it? I have a quick 5-minute stress buster for you today on our Thursday 5-minute pick-me-ups. And the good news is you already know how to do this. We've all been there before. We all get to the point where we just have more that we need to get accomplished than we feel like we have time for. And we have more coming at us on a regular basis. So we become very scattered. And it feels like we have to do everything at once. And the truth is, we don't have to do everything at once. One way to help reduce that stress is a tried and true oldie but goodie, and that's make a to-do list. And I know that sounds really simplified, but I still to this day keep my notepad here for work, and it's got all of my lists and all of the things that I need to accomplish. It is refillable. For me, physically writing it down helps me. There is something about the act of actually physically writing it. If you feel like you do better using your phone to write your list, use the phone. That's fine. Whatever you need to do, but taking that pause and taking that break to physically write out a to-do list helps calm down the urgency and the anxiety that's going through your head. Once you have all of your items written down on the list, I suggest that you actually grid it out. We're going to use this example that I'm going to show on the screen here. You can have tasks that may be urgent, but they're not important. You may have tasks that are not urgent, not important, but you're going to grid it out in this way. So your upper left-hand quadrant is going to be urgent and important. So those are the items that you need to prioritize and put up at the top of your list. The next quadrant over to the right is not urgent, but it is important. So that becomes your second things that you need to focus on next. No set deadline. They're easy to procrastinate on. They're not urgent, but they are important. So you need to schedule those. Put them on your calendar and actually schedule them. Bottom left-hand quadrant is your not important, but are urgent. Those are the items that you're going to delegate out. If you have team members that are supporting you, or it needs to go to somebody else, you are going to then delegate that out. And then your lower right-hand quadrant is your not urgent, not important. It's not urgent, it's not important. Delete it, be done with it. I've used this quadrant method for quite a few years. I learned it during a training session probably over a decade ago now, and it's to the point where it's intuitive for me. I don't always have to actually grid it out, but when I've got a lot happening and a lot going on, I still use my handy dandy literal notebook, and I actually grid out if I need to. Sometimes people use stars and star methods and that kind of thing, but I find using that grid actually helps me focus and narrow down what I actually need to work on. And I feel much better after doing that. And it gives me a sense of control over the things that are coming in at me. So I encourage you to try it. And if you do, let me know how it works for you. Thank you. Don't forget to take a moment to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more 5-minute pick-me-ups. Thank you.